Hello to all the Marble heads out there. Season 3 of In the Marbles has officially kicked off, and we got a good one in store for you today. We got Conor Daly, IndyCar driver, coming on later today for an interview. But, man, I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and Happy New Year, Preston, Season 3. Can you believe it?
Season 3. Got a nice ring to it.
It's got a real nice ring to it, and I'm so excited about today. Like I said, we got Conor Daly coming onto the show, our first IndyCar driver for In the Marbles, and man, I can't wait, man. It's going to be fun to get to know him and talk to him.
I'm really stoked for this.
I am too. It's so exciting. I'm so excited, and I'm glad we got in Season 3 off to a good start here with an IndyCar driver. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you for joining us for Season 3. Whether you're on the Unhinged Sports Network or on your regular podcast platform, we do have an announcement to make. The Unhinged Sports Network had their first ever gathering or votes for best show, and they had different categories.
Yeah,
like
we had an awards show.
An awards show. Thank you.
It was
Preston.
kind of like an on-the-fly thing that happened though, at the last minute.
It was, but it came out good, and I wasn't able to participate in it because I was in Myrtle Beach with my wife that weekend.
Yeah.
But then we, there were a few categories like Best Podcast, Best Sound, Best Duo, and In the Marbles won Best Duo.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm happy about that. I think we lost Best Podcast by 1 vote, you said?
Yeah, we were in the running for the overall and something else.
And
Best Sound, I think it was. Best Sound. We lost by 1 vote on Best Sound, but I mean, all in all, it was good.
I got to step up my game.
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they announced who won Best Sound, a lot of people were like, man, we thought In the Marbles was going to win Best Sound.
Oh man. And who actually won it?
Well, I can't remember, to be honest. It was a couple weeks ago when we did it.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago.
It was funny because when it was announced that we had won Best Duo, and they were like, oh, yeah, let's kick it over to Preston. And like, I was trying to talk, but like my audio wasn't working through Zoom. So I was just like, they were just like, oh, he's really quiet. But like, I was just like, I'm talking, but nothing's happening.
I think at that moment I was playing Top Golf with Caroline.
Yeah, you were, because I think they were going to put it on YouTube or something like that. And I was just like, oh man, this sucks because I'm not talking. So like, if it comes out on YouTube, then there's going to be nobody there for an acceptance speech. You know?
I think next year will be better for us. That was last minute, and we had plans to go to Myrtle Beach. Oh, well. But, man, how was your Christmas, man?
Really good and very busy at the same time.
Good.
Christmas, so I'll run it down for you real quick. Christmas Eve I worked Christmas Eve. I got off late afternoon.
Right. Those last-minute packages.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Most definitely, for sure. Trying to make sure everybody got what they wanted, that they ordered. So went to my parents' house, then had to go to my in-laws' house. Then we woke up Christmas Day, did Christmas morning at my house for the kids. And then it was right over to the in-laws' house, then to my parents' house to open more presents and do like a early afternoon dinner, as you would call it. Some people call it. I don't know why. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's always
if it was UK time, then yeah, it'd be dinner. It'd be 7 o'clock.
Right.
Did that. Then we went back to the in-laws' house for more food, and then I went to my grandparents' house. So I got home it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Man, holy cow!
And then the 26th, we went right back over to the in-laws' house for a brunch. And after Christmas brunch, and I think I was gone almost all day that day too.
Right.
It's just a busy 2 days off.
That's good, though.
I don't think I really got to enjoy a whole lot.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
Hey, it happens, though. When you have
really
family,
does.
You got to go everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
How was yours?
It was good. I got off work Christmas Eve, so I worked at 48, so I wouldn't get forced.
Was it quiet at 48?
It was a quiet 48. Everybody had a good day. And I get home, wait for Caroline because she had a couple patients she had to deal with. Get in the cars. We took separate cars because she was staying because I had to leave Christmas Day evening in order to go back to work or come back here because I had to go to work the next day. That Saturday. Then we got there. We had a festive time, Christmas Eve. Just a little hors d'oeuvre get together thing. But I had a very good time. Like I said, I drank a few beers and just let loose. Had a great time with the family, just hanging out, having a great time. Looking forward to the next day. we woke up Christmas Day. We didn't really hit the ground running. I got like a half dozen donuts because that's a Beamer family tradition. We get donuts for Christmas Day. So I got some donuts and then went back to the house, and we didn't do presents yet because my brother-in-law wasn't there yet. He's with his wife's side of the family and Dylan, I believe. But then we just kind of hung out, got ready for Christmas dinner. We went over to Caroline's grandparents again. We just did Christmas dinner, which of course came at lunch, like you alluded to. Had a great time there. Didn't drink a drop that day because I had to drive home and I was tired and blah. But I had a great time there, just hanging out with the family, just spending time with him. It was so much fun.
What was for Christmas dinner?
Turkey, all the regular stuff. Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, okay.
Just
sounds about right.
Reallocated to Christmas. And then at that point, we went back to my wife's mom's house. We did presents there. Caroline got me this knife set, like a new knife set for the kitchen.
Okay.
And I took a shot in the dark. I didn't know this would go over well. I got her a KitchenAid.
What's a KitchenAid?
The mixer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the mixer,
All
man.
right.
So I got her a KitchenAid. So inadvertently, we just had a kitchen-themed Christmas.
Oh.
And we did it all kind of right there. And it was good, though. We just did that. And then around 6:30, we had another dinner, just a small little light dinner. And then around 6:30, I packed up and came home, played with Charlie on the PlayStation for a little bit, and went to bed. And then worked all weekend.
More Call of Duty?
More Call of Duty, man.
Oh, man. We gotta play sometime.
That's right. We do.
Wait, the burning question.
Oh, the burning question.
What kind of donuts? Wait, from where?
Dunkin' Donuts. It was at the gas station, so
okay.
we're very
All
limited on our selection, but I like the Boston cream ones.
Okay, all right.
Caroline likes regular plain glazed, and
I mean, I can dig Dunkin' Donuts, but I'm more of like a Krispy Kreme kind of guy. But Dunkin's not that bad, though.
beggars can't be choosers, and that's all I have. That's all I got.
That's true.
So, but man, I'm glad you had a good Christmas. Oh, here's hoping for a better 2021.
Yeah.
Or a better year. Not that this year was horrible.
No,
But this year
completely.
I think was, okay, let's move on. Let's get it out of the way. Let's go to 2021. And I'm hoping everybody's had a good Christmas for one, has a good new year, and ready for ride with us all the way till the end of the season and season 3, man.
I saw something where somebody had posted saying, let's all keep calm and let's not say we're looking forward to 2021 or anything. Everybody just keep quiet and let's just get through the new year without saying anything.
He makes a point. Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
Don't
Yes,
jinx
yes.
it. Absolutely not.
So I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, here
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, let's just take our time here with that. But I'm glad everything's going well. Glad you had a good Christmas, Preston. Hope everybody out there had a good Christmas. But we're going to go ahead and hit the ground running with a few pieces of news for this kickoff of season 3. And let's get into it. And the news here at In the Marbles presented by Fubo. Cut the cord with expensive cable and satellite providers and switch to Fubo. Half the price. It is totally worth a shot. Start your 7-day free trial by heading over to inthemarbles.net and click under the partners tab. And all the way at the bottom is a link to Fubo. Just click on the link and start your 7-day free trial, and you might just be hooked. So go check that out. A new partner with the Unhinged Sports Network and In the Marbles. Here, very excited about that. And our first piece of news is one that has to deal with iRacing. And iRacing seems to be making a comeback in 2021, or wanted to make a comeback. NASCAR and iRacing does. As we know, during the start of the pandemic, everything was shut down, and iRacing kind of filled the gap.
Yeah.
In a sense. And they did a good job of it. It was fun.
Great job.
It was fun. It was something to watch. It wasn't a real thing, but it was something to watch. And NASCAR, I think, was alone in that. But it seems like they want to do it again. As per Adam Stern, with a lot of one-day shows next year, NASCAR and iRacing are working on airing sim races during Friday and Saturday broadcast windows, which would typically have practice or qualifying to help make up for the lack of real-life action per sources. Now, I'm up in the air about that because I think iRacing did a good job of filling the gap, but I don't think we need to make the drivers bring over their sim gear, have to deal with that, and then plug it in unless they and I think they need to go back to at least one practice, one qualifying, and then the race, and try to put as much on-track action as they can on the track by trying to fill it with iRacing.
Well, so that right there just goes to show that it sounds like NASCAR is going to do the same thing they did last year. We're just not going to run any practice for qualifying, which in reality, I don't like it at all. I
don't either.
Practice and qualifying, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think it may per se have to do with the actual Cup drivers or anything, because there are E-Series out there that run like the NASCAR game on the Xbox. They have the top tier series that they broadcast on Facebook. I think it's every Tuesday or every Wednesday during the week. So maybe NASCAR is trying to think of maybe I know iRacing. I'm sure iRacing has a series where it's just non-Cup drivers or anything like that. Maybe that's what they're trying to go for.
Yeah, it's like the E-Invitational series.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to...
Or the Coca-Cola series. That's like the top sim racers in the world.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it could be.
Maybe, but I doubt it. It doesn't sound like it.
You think they're trying to draw Cup drivers back in?
Maybe, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But I don't like to try to fill in stuff with iRacing. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it works. But I'm not going to be a big proponent on it. I'd rather see cars on track, whether it's just watching practice, because I make a lot of my fantasy picks based off of practice.
Yeah, that's what really messes.
And that's what really I'm going to use that as an excuse why Maples won this year and I did so far. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the last piece of news I have, unless you have anything else,
Sergio Perez.
What about Sergio Perez
going to Red Bull? It was official.
Oh yeah, it was official. That Sergio Perez going to Red Bull. So I guess now you're going to be switching from Racing Point Pink to Red Bull.
Yeah, I'm definitely jumping over to Red Bull.
Now, how do you think that will work? How do you think? Because he's got Max Verstappen as a teammate, very good driver. Alex Albon was a very good driver as well. Do you think Sergio Perez will be the next Alex Albon there in the Formula One series, or there in Red Bull, in the Red Bull seat?
I think he's going to do. I think he'll outperform what Alex Albon did. I mean, Alex Albon's staying at Red Bull to be more of like a developmental driver. They're going to kind of, I guess he's just there to kind of develop and work through a little kinks for the season, because right now it's just a 1-year deal.
Right.
I think Perez has something on the table for 22, but Verstappen is welcoming him, what it seems like, with open arms. He wants Perez to perform at his best and push him and everything like that. He wants him to push so Verstappen can get the best that he can.
And I don't blame him, because I mean, if one will, it's like iron sharpening, steel sharpening steel there, because they need to do that in order to, compete with now Racing Point, McLaren, and Mercedes, of course. And I think just based on that, he wants that competitiveness to drive him to push further to compete against those other teams. But we'll have to wait and see, because Alex Albon didn't have a good run in it. I don't know if Sergio Perez will bring in that win to the cells that Red Bull needs for 2021. I'm hoping so, because that's a coveted seat. I think that's a very,
absolutely.
That's like a B team.
Yeah.
Compared to stuff. But then you have 3 other B teams there in Racing Point and McLaren now. Now you have 2 really big competitors coming up, and now they're on momentum. Whereas Red Bull didn't have that much of a good season to brag about, I would say, in 2020. Yeah. But, what do you think about that?
I think we'll see. In terms of performance, I mean, Perez brings over sponsorships as well, and I think Red Bull I think that's a good thing that Red Bull could use, is a little bit more sponsorships.
Right.
But I think they can compete a little bit better than they did last year. Well, like you said, we'll wait and see what happens. I'm hoping that
I hope so.
They can get a little bit more of an edge on Mercedes. Maybe shake it up a little bit at the top. Well, I don't know. We'll see, though.
Yeah, we shall see. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see, man.
But yes, I will be. I'm switching over to Red Bull. I'm a fan of Sergio Perez. I think he's a great driver. It's a shame it took him so long to get that first win finally, but it was so cool to see it when he got that win.
It really was cool to see him win that race.
So we'll see.
It was somebody other than Hamilton, so I'm happy about that.
But
I'm very happy about that. Last piece of news I have: Anthony Alfredo is in talks to join Front Row Motorsports to fill its open seat for the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season, per sources. Alfredo has been with Richard Childress Racing and has been represented by Team Dillon Management's Austin Craven. Now, this is a big jump for Alfredo. This is how I feel about Alfredo in this jump. This is big for him, because in 2022, he's going to that historic 21 Wood Brothers car, taking the place of Matt DiBenedetto. this is great practice instead of just jumping right in cold. And now he's got this season. Learn the car, even though in 2022, the Gen 7 car is going to come out, which is going to be a big game changer in the world of auto racing as far as NASCAR. But this is going to be his chance to say, now I can practice. At least I can understand the tracks and understand how these drivers drive.
Yeah, the competition.
Maybe get a few practice laps in on the Gen 7 car throughout 2021. But this is big for Alfredo. I'm happy about that. He's going to go places. And Front Row Motorsports is a good little stepping stone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we know he's going to the Wood Brothers in 2022.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think they're cutting the Benetton a little short as far as that, but we'll have to wait and see. I think this is going to be good for Alfredo.
Yeah, I think this is a good. Is it set in stone that he's going to go there?
It seems like they're in talks right now.
Like in 2022 to the Wood Brothers.
Yeah, that's set in stone.
Oh, okay,
that's already happening. The writing's on the wall for that one.
Oh,
but I'm talking about right now. Front Row Motorsports. This is going to be a good, and I think Front Row is a good stepping stone for any driver coming into the Cup Series.
Oh yeah, for sure it is.
And this is going to be good for Alfredo for that, and we wish him the best of luck. I can't wait till 2021. I just can't wait till Daytona.
Yeah, I think Front Row is on that. Front Row is on the track to the pathway for some kind of success at some point. I mean, they're slowly doing better. We saw with John Hunter Nemechek when he was there.
Right.
He was doing
and that's the reason why there's a vacancy. He's going to Kyle Busch Motorsports and for the Truck Series full-time in 2021. That left a vacancy. Alfredo's filling that.
That team was doing great things. I mean, especially with Michael McDowell last year, too.
Yeah, McDowell does a good job.
So
he's probably one of the most underrated drivers on the Cup Series.
Oh,
circuit.
yeah,
Michael
definitely.
McDowell is.
For sure. He's a great driver.
Oh, he is. And I can't wait to see what 2021 will bring him as well, or all Front Row Motorsports. In fact, racing in general, I just can't wait to have racing back on the track.
We're all waiting for that.
Waiting for it intently.
I would definitely give me some Front Row Motorsports swag.
All right, I'll make sure to get some for you when I go to Daytona. Or when we go to Pocono.
Ooh, Pocono.
Yeah, stay tuned for more on that, ladies and gentlemen. Season 3 is going to be a lot of fun. Preston, you have anything else?
I have nothing else.
Again, this news portion of In the Marbles presented by Fubo. Go check out inthemarbles.net under the Partners tab and sign up for your 7-day free trial, and you might just be hooked. Get ready for 2021 season with Fubo. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and bring on Conor Daly. Hey, race fans, want more In the Marbles content? Make sure to subscribe below and check out our videos over here